Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss about oligopoly market, one from market structures as declared in economics. Here especially I talk about the point that there is no unique solution to the problem of determination of price and output under oligopoly. Under this matter, I will describe to you in this video about what is oligopoly, characteristics of oligopoly, price determination under oligopoly, and price determination models of oligopoly. What is oligopoly? Oligopoly is a market structure with a small number of firms, none of which can keep the others from having significant influence. The concentration ratio measures the structure share of the largest firms. A monopoly is one firm, a duopoly is two firms, and an oligopoly is two or more firms. There is no precise upper limit to the number of firms in an oligopoly, but the number must be low enough that the actions of one firm significantly influence the others. Let's talk about the characteristics of oligopoly market one by one. Interdependence. The foremost characteristic of oligopoly is interdependence of the various firms in the decision making. This fact is recognized by all the firms in an oligopolistic industry. Advertising. Under oligopoly, a major policy change on the part of a firm is likely to have immediate effects on other firms in the industry. Therefore, the rival firms remain all the time vigilant about the moves of the firm which takes initiative and makes policy changes. Thus, advertising is a powerful instrument in the hands of an oligopolist. A firm under oligopoly can start an aggressive advertising campaign with the intention of capturing a large part of the market. Other firms in the industry will obviously resist its defensive advertising. Then competition. This leads to another feature of oligopolistic market, the presence of competition. Since under oligopoly, there are few sellers, a move by one seller immediately affect the rivals. So each seller is always on the alert and keep a close watch over the moves of its rivals in order to have a counter move. This is through competition. Through competition consists of the life of constant struggles against rival whom one can only find under oligopoly. Next one is barriers to entry of firms. There are some types of barriers to entry which tend to restrain new firms from entering the industry. These may be economics of scale enjoyed by a few large firms, control over essential and specialized inputs, high capital requirement due to plant cost and advertising cost, exclusive patents and license, the existence of unused capacity which makes the industry unattractive. When entry is restricted or blocked by such natural and artificial barriers, the oligopolistic industry can earn long-run supernormal profits. Then, lack of uniformity. Under feature of oligopoly market is the lack of uniformity in the size of firms. Firms differ considerably in size. Some may be small, others very large. Such a situation is asymmetrical. Then, existence of price rigidity. In oligopoly situation, has a stick to its price. If any firm tries to reduce its price, the rival firm will retaliate by a higher reduction in their prices. This will lead to a situation of price war which benefits none. On the other hand, if any firm increases its price with a view to increase its profit, the other rival firm will not follow the same. Hence, no firm would like to reduce the price or to increase the price. The price rigidity will take place. No unique pattern or pricing behavior. This rivalry arising from interdependence among the oligopolists leads to two conflicting motives. Each wants to remain independent and get the maximum possible profit. Toward this end, they act and react on the price output movements of one another, which are a continuous element of uncertainty. On the other hand, again motivated by profit maximization, each seller wishes to cooperate with his rivals to reduce or eliminate the element of uncertainty. All rivals enter into tacit or formal agreement with regard to price output changes. It leads to a sort of monopoly within oligopoly. They may even recognize as a leader at whose initiative all the other sellers raise or lower the price. In this case, the individual seller's demand curve is a part of the industry demand curve, having the elasticity of the latter. Given these conflicting attitudes, it is not possible to predict any unique pattern of pricing behavior in oligopoly market. Then the next characteristic is indeterminateness of demand curve. In market structures other than oligopolistic, demand curve faced by a firm is determinate. The interdependence of the oligopolist, however, makes it impossible to draw a demand curve for such sellers except for the situation where the form of interdependence is well defined. In real business operations, the demand curve remains indeterminate. Under oligopoly, a firm can expect at least 3 different reactions of the other sellers when it lowers its prices. First one, it is possible that others may maintain the prices they had before. In this case, an oligopolist can hope that its demand would increase substantially as the prices are lowered. Or when an oligopolist reduces, other sellers also lower their prices by an equivalent amount. In this situation, although demand of the oligopolist making the first move will increase as lowers his price, the increase itself would be much smaller than in the first case. Then, when a firm reduces its price, the other sellers reduces their price far more. Under the circumstances, the demand for the product of the oligopolistic firm which makes the first move may decrease. Thus, uncertainty under oligopoly is inevitable. And as a result, the demand curve faced by each firm belonging to the group is necessarily indeterminate. Then, price and output determination under oligopoly. If an industry is composed of few firms, each selling identical or homogeneous products and having powerful influence on the total market, the price and output policy of each is likely to affect the other appreciably. Therefore, they will try to promote collusion. In case there is product differentiation, an oligopolist can raise or lower his price without any fear of losing customers or of immediate reactions from his rivals. However, keen rivalry among them may create conditions of monopolistic competition. There are some price determination models in oligopoly. The first one is kinky demand curve. The kinky demand curve model tries to explain that in non-cohesive oligopolistic industries, there are not frequent changes in the market price of the products. The demand curve is drawn on the assumption that the kink in the curve is always at the ruling price. The reason is that a firm in the market supplies a significant share of the product and has a powerful influence in the prevailing price of the commodity. Under oligopoly, a firm has two choices: to increase the price of the product or to decrease the price of the product. In this diagram, we shall notice that there is a discontinuity in the marginal revenue curve just below the point corresponding to the kink. During this discontinuity, the marginal cost curve is drawn. This is because of the fact that the firm is in equilibrium at output ON, where the MC curve is intersecting the MR curve from below. The second model is price leadership model. Under price leadership, one firm assumes the role of a price leader and fixes the price of the product for the entire industry. The other firms in the industry simply follow the price leader and accept the price fixed by him and adjust their output to this price. The price leader is generally a very large or dominant firm or a firm with the lowest cost of production. It often happens that price leadership is established as a result of price war in which one firm emerges as the winner. In oligopolistic market situation, it is very rare that prices are set independently, and there is usually some understanding among the oligopolistic operating in the industry. This agreement may be either tacit or explicit.